What Jesus did is that for him to heal that leper of the blind mind, whatever, he had to have so much faith and believe that that person is already perfectly healed,
Yeah.
perfectly, he has perfect eyesight.
Yeah.
And it's that belief
Mm.
that created the miracle,
Mm.
because he only saw what he wanted to manifest.
Yeah. True.
And I think this is probably the biggest learning, and I'm still working on that, because we all get
Yeah.
attached to what we see with our five senses,
Exactly.
but to be able to truly see,
Yeah.
true seeing is through your imagination.
Yeah.
When you can see bigger than what your physical world is showing you, that's when you know you're on a different level of consciousness.
Yeah.
Because today you only see the reflection of your current state of being.
Yeah.
And when you can start to stop and imagine something bigger, even though you cannot touch it, and start to feel connected to that, you now start to create that vision. And all the great leaders are this ability to remain faithful to things, even though the whole world was against or it wasn't working. Whether it's Gandhi and all those type of amazing people, they
Yeah.
were able to remain so focused, and
Mm.
they had such a conviction in what they wanted that that's all they saw.
Yeah.
That image in their mind was stronger than maybe the empty wallet.
Yeah.
But as long as you let that empty wallet control the way you think and the way you feel, you remain a victim to the situations that are happening right now. So for me, fixing that pattern, fixing a lot of the things, was to start to envision the life I wanted to create, and to start to become that person ahead of time,
Yeah.
and to really put more belief in terms of, okay, I'm already a world class coach, therapist. I can help people. I can make a difference in their life, and I can already feel that I am that person, even when I was just starting out and things were picking up, right? So it's about creating and living just like an actor, embodying that new identity.
Yeah.
That, I think, was probably not only the biggest challenge, because then I stopped fixing myself. I was like, I'm done. I dropped the sword kind of thing. This is I'm not trying to do that anymore.
This is very.
So today, I think my biggest challenge is controlling my imagination,
Mm.
and this is a big one, because
Mm.
like you said, we're not always aware, we're not always conscious, we're not always there to catch ourselves.
Mm.
But if we can control our imagination, I think we can really shift ourselves and our life in tremendous ways. When we can start to observe things differently over time, the things we observe will shift. But it's not going to shift until we shift. So this is the challenge. Yeah.
That
So
was.
this is a of what I'm working on.
Yeah.
So I'm maybe having a bit of a more spiritual approach
Yeah.
to life these days.
Definitely. That's very, very powerful. And I want to share this slok we have in Isha Upanishad, and it resonates with what you said actually. So it starts with I'm gonna recite it in the way it is in Sanskrit, and then I can translate it. So it says,
Yes.
Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So what it is saying is that is complete. This is complete. And if you take completeness out of completeness, completeness remains. If you add completeness to completeness, only completeness remains.